Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with my November wrap up and my December TBR. So, this past month has been crazy. I unfortunately had a death in the family, and so a week of that was spent traveling back to my home state in the Midwest and going to attend that funeral and being with family during that time. And then during the week of Thanksgiving, I had people come out here on my husband's side of the family, so it has been a busy week, not to mention Black Friday, which is the busiest day in retail, and my month has been turned upside down. Needless to say, I have a very shameful wrap up for November. So after everything that going on through the month of November, I just got into a reading slump and kind of shied away from reading this month, which is exactly what I did not want to do. I am in the major danger zone of not finishing my 100 books for the year, which is something that's yes, it is fun and it's a fun Goodreads goal, but I put super ton of pressure on myself to get my goals that I get, because why set a goal if you're not planning on achieving it? So I am starting to put a little stress on myself. Not I started this at the beginning of the year and I worked so hard through the entire year, and then just it all go to crap the last 2 months. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make my goal. I'm going to try. I'm just we'll see what happens. So for my November wrap up, I did, starting backwards I guess, I read Deadpool, the ones with Deadpool. I think I rated this a 4 out of 5 stars. I liked all of these. Deadpool is just amazing. If you haven't read any Deadpool ones, go check them out. They're hilarious. You will sit there and laugh your butt off reading all of their comics. I think Deadpool is the only one that I actually laugh out loud about. Love Deadpool. Can't wait for the movie coming in February. Super excited about that. This was a good one. There's only one issue in here that I didn't care for, and that was the sea animal war type of thing. Not crazy about that one. But, so I've got 4 to 5 on that one. Next comic book I did was Chew, and this is volume 5. This is volume 5. 5 out of 5, I'm sure. Not positive. But I love these comics. Can't wait to read the rest of them. I have the next 4 volumes waiting at the library for me to go pick up. So I'm going to pick those up this month, and that'll be on my December TBR. So I've got at least those 4 comics on there. This is really good. Next up, I read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the Illustrated Edition. This was just stunning. It made me fall in love with Harry Potter even more. I didn't know that was possible. 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. We've already started the second book together reading out loud, so that's on my TBR for December too. I'll go back through it and say what all is on my December TBR too. But gorgeous. Go pick it up. It's amazing. Even if you have the other books in your series or in your collection, you need it. It really, really adds something to the entire Harry Potter fandom. Next up on my list, I read Ready Player One. Really enjoy this. 5 out of 5 stars. I will link it down below. This is really appealed to my inner nerd. I loved this. I loved the 80s references. I loved the virtual reality environment. It was just all around a really good book. It's by Ernest Cline. Yeah. Ernest Cline, and just so imaginative and unique, and I love the story inside the Oasis and the story outside of Oasis. I just really, really enjoyed this book. Go pick it up. Everybody raves on it. Everybody loves it, and for very good reason. It is amazing. Go read this book. Next up, I read Saga, Volume 5. Love this series. I can't wait for the next one to come out. This one I rated a 4 out of 5 stars. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's still amazing. It's still heads above the rest. So go pick up the series. Go start with number 1, because starting out of order on comic books drives me nuts. I don't know if you guys are the same way like that, but you don't know the whole story. But loved this book. can't wait to see where it goes next. Another book I read this month is Sugar Queen by Sarah Addison Allen. Now you guys know I love Sarah Addison Allen, and this is actually my first book of hers that I did not rate a 5 out of 5 stars on. I know. So I rated this a 4 out of 5. So it was still very good. It wasn't up to her normal standard. My camera stopped recording. I have no idea where it stopped recording at. Sugar Queens by Sarah Addison Allen. 4 out of 5 stars. Still loved the premise of it. Wasn't as good as her other books from where I stand with, especially The Garden Spells and First Frost. Nothing's gonna beat that for me right now. Still good. Still have the magical realism elements to it. This actually kept me on my toes. I was surprised. I thought that usually I'm pretty good at guessing where the story is gonna go, but I really was like, what? On some of this stuff. So that was my next book that I read this month. Definitely not 11 books this month. Not too shabby though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I read, you know, over half, so at least that's something. So here are all my books that I read for the month of November. Considering how busy I was, it's not bad, but definitely not 11 books worth. It has felt like worlds away since November 1st. It feels crazy different. So, for the month of December, with holidays and my hours are being extended at work because we're open later, because it's retail and people are out Christmas shopping. So, I'm going to be a lot more busy this month as well. We are also in process of trying to buy a house, so we've started that process in the middle of all this. We are just having a crazy busy end of the year, but very thankful for everything we do have and everything that's going on. So, this month is going to be a little light on reading, I know. That's why I'm also terrified I'm not going to make my goal, unfortunately. So, I've got last 4, well, I don't know if it's the last 4, but I've got the next 4 comics in Chew waiting for me at the library. And so I'm planning on doing that this month. My camera's dying, so I gotta hurry up. Next, I plan on reading Fates by Lady Bross. This is about a girl who she's fated to kill this person, and then she is relieved of this duty. She's like the Fates. It's a persona, and she doesn't want to. And so I just think this is gonna be cool. I'm kind of going into this book blind, so hopefully I will like this one. Next up, I'm going to be reading To All the Boys I Love at 4 by Johnny Han. I didn't get to this last month, so I definitely want to get into this month. Oh, look, it's got Christmas lights in the back too. That's cute. I never noticed that. So, yeah, maybe that'll be like a Christmassy book. I really have no idea. But I'm excited to read a contemporary. I've been wanting to read contemporaries lately, and I just haven't been. So, that's going to be in another book. And I'm going to finish Carry On. I'm in the middle of reading this book. I'm about 200 pages in. With having to film my updates in between chapters and things, it's been slowing me down, but I'm really enjoying this book. So, for sure reading those, like 7 books this month. So, whatever else I'm able to read, I'm just gonna go with the flow. So, I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving if you celebrate that, or just a wonderful November. And I hope you guys have a good December. I will see you guys in my next video. What are you guys reading for December? Are you asking anything cool, like any books cool for this month for Christmas? Let me know down below so I can tell my hubby to get them for me. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.